Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you.
Hello, my people. Governor Seyi Makinde under fire by custom. Say why he say federal government rice they infected, and why Ole still talk say federal government why he talk say won't return the rice. APC don't face Seyi Makinde. Remember, we reported the news regarding Seyi Makinde saying that they carried inspection on the rice that was given by President Muhammadu Buhari to the people. It was shared to the 36 state of the Federation to share the rice that was seized by custom some long time ago. Now, the head of custom said in a video message, which you will watch, which you have watched and seen, that the rice that people were wanting them to release were infected rice. As a result, that's why they seized it. That this rice has been on the IC for a long time, and that they were just rebagged, that they've lost their nutrients. It was not fit for human consumption. This same rice, President Muhammadu Buhari announced that should be shared to the 36 states of the Federation. But guess what? Seyi Makinde, the governor of Oyo State, said asked his people to test the rice. And guess what? 1,800 bags of rice said they were all infected with weevils and they were not good for consumption. However, anyhow, Seyi is under fire for saying that. Let's go to the news. APC custom tackles Makinde over plan to return federal government rice. Hey. The All Progressive Congress and the Nigerian Customs Service Oyo Stroke Osun area commander on Saturday described as untrue claims by the Oyo State governor that the 1,800 bags of rice distributed to the state as palliative from the federal government were infected with weevils and not good for human consumption. They said the bags of rice were just good and had not been infected with anything harmful, as claimed by the state governor Seyi Makinde. The APC alleged that the state governor is politicizing what has been given to them by the federal government for palliative to the states to share the goodwill of President Muhammadu Buhari. Is only trying to discredit the president. The party, in a statement on Saturday by the political secretary Abuzari Olatunde, said, "This is another point to cause bitterness. Our observation is unnecessary speaking words, and government is only doing this to alleviate and to cushion the effects of COVID-19 on the people, and it's a goodwill from Mr. President to the people of Oyo State." Also, the Publicity Relation Officer NSC Oyo State Sokoshun Commander Musa said the fact that there were weevils in some of the bags of rice did not mean that the whole bag of rice were not good for consumption and were infected like the governor has claimed. Musa said the executive assistant to the governor, Seyi Makinde, on agribusiness, Dr. Debbie Akinde, together with the special advisor to the governor on security, Fatima Owensu, had earlier come out to our office to check the rice before it was evacuated to their warehouse. Why didn't they point it out then? We were shocked to hear that the rice was not good for consumption. The rice was not expired. How can we release expired rice to the public? This is very annoying. Oyo Stroke Command has two warehouses, so the government representative stocked the rice as they wanted. Oyo State was not the first to get the rice that was sent by the federal government. The PRO said efforts were ongoing to address the issue. The state government on Friday indicated that it might have to return 1,800 bag of rice given to them by the federal government to be given to the people as they were infected with weevils and not fit for human consumption. APC has gone out to say Seyi Makinde was sending an insult to the federal government, as the federal government has not given expired rice to her people. Anyway, Seyi Makinde is under bullet and lock and key and being scrutinized for saying the rice was infected. Seyi Makinde, governor of Rivers State, the person of Ckle, are the only people who can tell the federal government when they are doing wrong that what you are doing is wrong. And as you know, the federal government of Nigeria does not like to be challenged or told the truth. They want to continue as business as usual, nobody opposing them or telling them that what they have done is wrong in any way, form, or kind. So now, so the matter be, Seyi Makinde yesterday, please refer to our former news and see for yourself how he came out to say, well, say the rice when the federal government give was an infected rice. And as such, he will not share it to the good people of your state. That he does not want to add more to what they're already going through by giving them what they are not meant to eat, thereby giving people sickness or diseases. So Seyi Makinde went on to say that he cannot give his people that food though, or that rice to go on. Anyway, remember I say Seyi Makinde now PDP, and I don't think he did this out of a political reason. I might be wrong, but that's my opinion. Seyi Makinde say waiting the government give. First of all, he sent the rice for testing, which is a good thing, and I don't think there's a harm in that. He said he sent the rice for testing. And when they checked it out, they found out that the rice was not fit for human consumption. At least they can give them to pigs and can give them to animal farms and all that. He said, but this rice where they send come in state to not be him at all. He said, I don't understand why the federal government, don't forget to, I will tell you very well. Now, um, head of custom, yes, not too long ago, before this whole COVID-19 thing, came out to say that the reason why they are seizing rice, yes, why they were seizing foreign rice was because most of this foreign rice, he said the foreign rice that they seized were all infected. And it was not good for human consumption. That this rice can cause sickness, that our own food was better, and as such, they should stick by our food and not our, and anybody that wants to eat rice should eat our own local rice, because this rice is we're talking about that the rice was infected. He said it's not good for human consumption. As such, they have seized it so that Nigerians we can focus on our own local made rice. That our own was more nutritious, was more everything. And he says so he does not want people to eat it. Hence, they have seized it. No problem. Fast forward, COVID-19 came, governments were saying people should stay at home, and guess what? Before we hear, Buhari'S they go release that rice. We then see since for how long ago. Remember that, and they said they've rebagged this rice on the sea or wherever they have rebagged them, that they were not fit for consumption. Imagine the time it took this rice to arrive in Nigeria. Then imagine the time it was seized and put at their warehouse or their whatever ports, and now to the time that they are sharing it to the general public. Can you see the length of time? Yet they said it was still very good for consumption. APC now is not defending themselves, saying Seyi Makinde was saying something that is untrue, that the rice was not infected. As a matter of fact, the rice was. I'm not there. I'm only reporting what they are saying. War of words going on between Seyi Makinde and federal government at this point in time. He said, well, say the rice was infected, so you cannot give it to his people. Federal government say, no, you lie. APC is defending them seriously, saying Seyi Makinde is being political about what he's saying, that the rice is not infected. My people, now the matter be this, now the quarrel when they on be this, so say the rice not they infected, the rice they infected, say we not go chop the rice, we go chop the rice. Now the matter when it they ground. Well, the matter be said they go back and forth. Seyi Makinde is insisting that the rice is infected. As such, he cannot give it to his people. Federal government and APC are saying no, that the rice is not infected. He dare not return the rice to federal government to share it to the Nigerian population. Matter when I want to ask, how many APC people get the rice for their house, and Buhari and his family said they know they chop rice. They should take from the bag of rice and show us. They say charity, they say begin at home. They should show us that eating this rice is not infected. It's actually good for the health and nourishment to the body. And as such, they should show us that they are living right and they are living by what they have said. Anyway, my people, now the matter be this. Not forget to thumbs up for us, like and share. Subscribe if you never subscribe so you can get get all our latest news. We are here to keep you up to date with all that is going on in Nigeria and around the world. You have a voice, please use it. Now, the fight wey dey on now between federal government and Seyi Makinde, what are your take on this matter? Who you think say they right, Seyi Makinde or the federal government, or Buhari or APC? Anyway, now the matter be this. Thanks very much for listening. Don't forget to leave us a comment. God bless. Bye for now.